I was in receipt of an email this afternoon that I believe we had discussed at our last meeting or recently. There were some changes that were recommended.
We had presented what we had written. They came back with some very minor updates to it and clarification. Those were included. Those were briefed at the last one. That's included. That's what you would be voting tonight.
And there's a state mandate, right, that we have to have this done by the end of the year. Is that
That is correct.
the word?
Correct.
Yeah. All right. Love state mandates. Sarcasm, just in case the press is.
I would just like to say, kind of along what you were just saying, Mr. President, while I appreciate what the legislature is attempting to do here, and I think it's a noble effort to try and address the housing crisis in the state, quite honestly, I think the law is terrible. Instead of offering a carrot and a stick, they're just giving you the stick. We're going to take away grant money if you don't do this. And I think that's a terrible way to get people to work with you. I give our town planner and our planning board an immense amount of credit because they had this, what I would say, quite frankly, is a terrible law dumped in their laps. They had to come up with a zoning bylaw to satisfy it, and they did it, and they came up with a good one. And there were a lot of questions about it, and they answered all the questions I had. So that's, my comments are in no way reflective of the work of the planner or the planning board. They did everything they were supposed to do. It's the legislation itself that I think is terrible, but unfortunately, we have to accept it because we just don't have a choice. There's way too much money at stake here. I will be voting for it, but I will be gritting my teeth while I'm doing it.
Thanks, Mr. Donovan.
Thank you.
Any other comments on this one or questions? All right, I'll take a motion.
Make a motion on Measure 2025-008, Multi-Unit Residence Overlay District, MROD Zoning Bylaw. In compliance with the Massachusetts Bay Transportation Authority, MBTA Communities, Section 3A of Mass General Law, Chapter 40A, amended, that we accept the zoning bylaw.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? That motion passes 6-0.